Skimbo and Spot Me. Second matchup of the season. Skimbo won 30-14 before. And now Spot Me with his back up against the wall. Got to get some stops against Skimbo.
Yeah, it's a big matchup. $1,000 on the line. For Skimbo, you're trying to stay on top of your division over young Kiv. For Spot Me, you're trying to get out of that bottom two, get back in the playoff hunt. It's on the line here in the Ultimate League. Who's going to prevail?
Takes it 2 yards deep.
Oh, gosh.
Renfro trying to get loose. He'll start it at the 36. And I think for Spot Me, you got to play a perfect game here. Can't turn it over, can't give up special teams, can't make mistakes. Just play your game. I think he's got a high enough powered offense, especially balanced enough to give Skimbo fits, but he's got to play a great game.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm shocked. Look at all the club champions we have here in the Ultimate League. A lot of them representing their favorite teams here. Spot Me represented his favorite team, the Titans. Skimbo represented those Patriots. And our other game, Blocky, the Dolphins champion, against Ghost, the Redskins club champion and overall club championship winner.
Get some updates in that Ghost Blocky game as we move along, because that one has some importance as well. They're jockeying for seeding.
Point is, Scott, this was a historic season for Madden competitive gaming. We got our first time with the Ultimate League. This was our first year where we had all 32 NFL franchises getting their own representative and playing down to a champion. Good year for competitive Madden.
Oh, Spot Me! Can he get on his horse?
Oh, he's on it!
Touchdown, Spot Me, please!
Oh, and a rare pick six thrown by Mike Skim. Spot Me wipes the sweats off his hands. Skim has a look of disgust.
He might have a baby controller, but that was a grown man interception.
Definitely grown man interception with the baby controller. I'm telling you, that's a good controller, Scott. Catch me at home playing with the Spot Me controller, the Dreeny bandana.
Got the Dubby Needed shirt on.
Dubby Needed shirt. I'm a hoodie away from being fully suited up.
Hey, I'm superstitious as well. You got to have it.
Here goes Renfro. He's got to the outside.
We talked about special teams. 30, 20, 10. We're in for a game.
Oh, my goodness. Skimbo responds big, and if you Spot Me, please, you can't do that. You make a nasty user pick, you get yourself some momentum, the defense is looking good, and then you let Skimbo off the hook on special teams.
14 points, 0 offensive touchdowns. We've only played 58 seconds, folks.
You knew this game was going to be rocking, Scott.
Warfield almost got away. Start the drive at the 25.
Can't believe Skim just returns back the kick after giving up the pick six, gets himself. Hey, you want some momentum, Spot Me? No, give it right back.
Well, at least Spot Me still up a possession.
Yeah.
He kicked it off.
He gets it at halftime with the ball.
So that's the silver lining there for Spot Me. It's like you won both of the coin flips there. Goes to McKinnon.
Both of these guys, like I said, I like to bring it up because you always hear the mom's basement type thing. Spot Me works full-time as a credit analyst, has an accounting degree, graduated college, and same with Skimbo. He graduated with a business management degree, so both these guys, highly skilled in Madden, but they got it going on out there in the real world as well.
Skim from the College of the Ozarks, up there in the Ozark Mountains. Full air in Arkansas, Missouri. You see these touchdowns again, just a wild start. First the pick six.
Big pick six for Blocky.
And then Renfro.
How good is
Got
Renfro?
on his horse.
How good has Renfro been on special teams this entire Ultimate League? Several plays.
I think I heard Dave Grunfeld like ninja into my ear. Give me a little secret update over there. I think
Ninja Dave.
I think the secret's out though. 7-7 here. 3:03 to go.
Dave is kind of ninja-y, isn't he?
He is.
Gotta love Dave. All that work he did with Madden America group. He's a guy. He got to go around and really bond with these players, have some great experiences with them.
I'm going to ask you a serious question, RG.
No, I know this isn't going to be serious.
Storm Shadow or Snake Eyes? And if you have to ask me what I'm talking about, then we're definitely done.
I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking G.I. Joe?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Snake Eyes all the way.
That's what Snake Eyes. Not when I'm rolling dice though. And that's just dice for fun. We don't condone gambling.
No.
Yeah. Madden Ultimate League.
Hey, there's dice and mini games. Parcheesi. Crush you in some Parcheesi.
Check 26, check 26.
Let's go double box here. 2nd and 10 on the right side. We got a 1st and goal. That's Blocky. Able to work himself all the way down to the 7. .93 seconds left in this quarter. Blocky just continuing to grind. He's lost 3 in a row. Started the season with 4 straight wins. Now he's back in the division.
This is a big game between Ghost and Blocky. Just to pretty much determine first place in this division. Division A of the Elite Conference.
Yeah, both these guys 4 and 3.
See who's on top in position for that bye. Talked about that bye, Scott. You know, you get to skip a free hell game and
$7,500 ain't bad.
$7,500 jump. All these players have guaranteed themselves $10,000. You make the playoffs, you get 12-5, but
And you're 1 game away from being in that Final Four,
yeah,
being at the draft in Dallas.
that bye, you're 1 game away. You guarantee $20,000, so you double up your 10 racks, and that doesn't even include the $1,000 you get for each win you made in the regular season. These young guys and these cool opportunities, it's awesome to see them be able to make some cash and get rewarded for all their hard work they put in on this game.
Let's be honest, winning the prestigious Madden Bowl, that's something that's on every Madden player's mind, going way back.
Yeah.
There's a rich history with the name Madden Bowl.
We talked about it. This being the first ever Ultimate League. You know, every belt is special. I'll tell you, I would take any one of those things, but there's going to be something a little extra special about this first Ultimate League.
Oh, absolutely. So after the touchdown by Block, he's got a 7-point lead. You know, the Madden Bowl used to be, they get some rookies together, you get some guys from the league, you play some games. There at the Super Bowl. Maurice Jones-Drew found himself there on that Madden Bowl trophy. But now, this Madden competitive scene, the esports, has become so much bigger than that ever was. Not to besmirch it in any way, but that's just the truth. This is the real deal right here.
You're spitting real talk right there, Scott. I like it.
1st and 10 for Goes. Can you answer?
I will say that original Madden Bowl trophy is nice. It has all the NFL winners on it. It sits in the lobby of the Madden Studios in Maitland, Florida at EA Tiburon. It's a big trophy. A lot of legends on there.
Hey, I had that trophy in my hands.
Yeah?
In San Francisco, I handed it to Eric Berry. He won it back then. Richard Sherman. Dwight Freeney won it twice. That's how big of a Madden head that guy is.
He was a big Madden player back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Used to always see him at the Madden Challenge Finals, locking in on the sticks.
So after the field goal by Spotmeplzzz, first offensive score of the game. Can he do it again?
Oh, again!
Can lightning strike twice? He is gone. Put it on the board. Touchdown.
Are you kidding me? Skimbo on special teams goes Skimbo. Returns another kick. And if you spot me, please, you're in a must-win type game. We talked about special teams earlier. He's been killing people on special teams, but Skimbo is demolishing them here in the first quarter. Has 14 points, all off of kick returns. Doesn't even need the offense to get on the field. That's frustrating stuff, if you spot me, please. And his ability to keep his cool in a situation like this is very admirable. Because I'd be mad and raging, Scott. I'd be on the verge if I'm spot me, please, right here.
He kicked it deep. It didn't work. He kicked it short. And Tyreek Hill goes to the cribbo.
Oh, man. Look at him. There's the frustration by Spot.
Hey, you know the next kicks for the rest of the game? I'm kicking it out of bounds. I'm done.
Giving them the ball at the 40 at this point.
You're probably up 10-7 right now, or 10-3 if you do it.
That 14 points. Special teams for Skimbo. Spot me as the defensive touchdown. We only had 3 points scored on offense.
Skimbo's only run like 2 offensive plays in this game. It's wild.
One of them was a pick 6.
Second and 13.
Look at Skim's reaction. I love those face cams.
So at the end of the first, been a lot of fireworks in this one. 14-10 on the back of 2 kick returns. Skimbo has the lead, and Blocky with a nice drive in the first quarter to take a 7-0 lead. Start of the second here between Skimbo and Spot Me Please. 2 kick returns, RG, in the quarter.
We're giving Spot Me all types of homage for his special teams, but we warned you that Mike Skim also gets it popping on special teams. And 2 kick returns for 14 points. Your Spot Me is still in this ball game. He's good enough to have a short memory. You need to get it going here on offense and give yourself a chance on defense. Make sure you don't let Skim take any more of these kicks back. But that's not fluke. We've seen Skimbo many times be able to return kicks and show that he excels in all 3 phases of the game. So this is something we're used to seeing from Skim.
39 at the 32. Walker. It's going to make it a 4th and 2. You got to go.
Go. This is a big play. Time you get these 4th downs and these short 5-minute quarters, every possession counts. Got to play aggressive. These are the situations you need to be able to convert.
Needs 2 yards. Bunch to the right. Julio is solo to the left. Watch McKinnon in the flats, so he's going to block him. And finds Ingram. Spot Me, a lot of respect for Skimbo. This is what he had to say.
Skimbo is obviously one of the best Madden players of all time at this point. The past 2 years he's been very dominant. He's played in the most MCS games. He has 2 belts. So playing Skimbo is going to be a challenge. But I believe I'm 2-2 against him in live events. So anytime we match up, it's going to be a good game. But we'll just try to put on a show.
Little interview, little touchdown. 17-14, and here comes his nightmare. Kickoff.
Don't spot me. We try to go to the interview, show you some good talk from him, and meanwhile he's just throwing it up, getting big play touchdowns.
Kick it out of bounds.
Gonna wait till after the interview Spot.
He's thinking about squibbing it. It's come to that.
Oh, there you go, Squib.
Now kick it out of bounds because he's going to take it to the 50. I mean, he's in a mental pretzel right now. Yeah. Look at this replay. It's a bomb.
There Florida. Spots rocking
Wow.
the jersey. Oh, Warfield. Good skim.
Warfield's the glitch, I'm telling you right now. He's got speed, he's got hands. Let's go double box action here in the second quarter. 7-0 between Blocky and Goes, but Goes is pushing all the way down to the 2. Near formation. Gonna adjust Walker to the eye. And goes to the weak side. Can't get in. Pretty audible though.
Looked close. It looked like he was gonna walk in. Last second gets stopped. Look at that hole. It's huge.
I love this view. You can see the ball in the left hand. Doesn't break the plane.
It's good camera work.
This is going to be a flag, encroachment. So now he's at the half-yard line. This might be sneak territory.
Only 2:20 left in this first half. Doesn't have any points on the board.
Remember, he hasn't had the best sneak luck this season. And he'll hand it to Herschel. And Walker will power his way in. And it looks like we're going to be tied here in L.A.
7-3, the real score.
It's been our home for the Ultimate League. We know everything about LA now. We've been here for weeks.
I'll tell you a thing or two about Roscoe's.
Went for some barbecue a few times.
Then we go to the Maple Block.
Yeah, Maple Block Meat Company.
Oh, look at
And there
Blocky!
goes Blocky! Grant in the open field. Touchdown!
Oh, man, where the special teams at? This round of games. Oh my goodness.
You've talked about it time and time again though, RG. These guys like to go uber on their salary cap. The guys like to boost them high, and that means you got to tank some other positions. Those are the guys that are out there on special teams. It's hard for them to keep up with some of these speedsters.
It'll get you killed. Most just get hurt by him. We saw Spotme getting destroyed by Skimbo by him. Spotme's made some noise himself on special teams this season. Look at this. This is all left stick too. No moves intended. Let me just steer my left stick into open space.
Like 79. What is he doing on special teams?
What are you, 10-cap bum?
That guy runs.
Oh no!
Wow.
We've seen Ghost blindly throw that corner out at least 3 or 4 times this season in the Ultimate League. He needs to be careful. He falls in love with that corner out, and he'll throw it blindly sometimes.
Number 79 is Leaguer Duzable. He's a core bronze of 58. Got no business being on special teams. Let's go for a quick game break.
Guys, weird to see touchdown scored not on a kick return, but that's exactly what Skimbo did here, hitting the post to Devin Hester, going all the way to the crib. He is up 21-17, just under 3 minutes left in the half.
That Devin Hester is a bad, bad man.
Yeah, Skim has just been doing work with Hester at wide receiver. And you see it. You let him catch the ball in space, and he's outie. I'm not talking the cock.
1st and 10. 90 seconds to go in the half.
Good pressure.
And they're going to stop his forward progress at the 29.
Rocky getting that pressure. He's so successful with it earlier in the season. He says it's the key to his game.
That's a loss of 11. Minute to go. 3rd and 11. Bo still has 3 timeouts, trailing by a touchdown. Motions Hill. Goes to Hill.
He keeps throwing that. Playing with fire, Scott.
I mean, the corner strike is an amazing route. But good grief, Charlie Brown.
Once my dude Holden gets the footage. Yeah, only bad reads.
Throws it again.
Oh, God.
I'm going to be sick. First and 10.
Look at this. He's just throwing it with no regard. And I got to talk with Joke a little bit. He said Ghost has a glitch. He'll throw that corner out on anything. And he's got the timing down perfectly. And sure, he's had a lot of success with it, but also some very questionable throws. Gotten him in some trouble.
Second and 3 now.
But Joke did tell us we need to watch out for that corner route. And he did say that Ghost will throw it in times it doesn't look open, but to Ghost it's open. He's thrown the route hundreds and thousands of times.
You remember Skimbo with the Z spot. He would throw it no matter what. I don't care if you're standing right in front of it. Back in the Madden 16, 17 days.
10 and 6. I want to see how Blocky gets all that pressure out that 3-3-5. Blitz 6 people. Who to get that?
Second and 10 now. One timeout left for goes. Double box action.
Yeah, Blocky play hard.
Downfield for goes. Touchdown.
Keep it walking. Keep going.
Wow.
Goes Hassan's ball.
And he ties it up with 18 seconds left in the half.
Lucky to see, he's sending 6. He's trying to cover that whole middle of the field by himself, and you hesitate for a split second. You don't get deep leverage. You get hit up top.
Big time situation over on the right side. There's a replay on your left side. Last throw. Goes is all about it. The big momentum moments over here on the right. 3rd and 9. Minute to go. Mariota. It's going to bring up a 4th and 12 field goal situation. A 42-yarder for Prater.
Skim called the timeout. He wants a chance to get the ball back after this field goal.
Kick is up, and it is good. And the lead's only 1 now. And I'll probably be the final play of the half on the left side of your screen as Blocky just takes it a half. 14-14 over there. We still got 50 seconds left. And hey, you run back 2 kicks in the first half. I'm making them kick field goals. I'm making them kick. Do the kickoffs anytime you can.
There goes Spot. Just kicks it out of bounds.
That's the play.
Which is a shame for Spotme. Skim's only got 50 seconds left. Could be a struggle for him to get a field goal, but now you got to give him the ball on the 40 because you're just so terrified of them taking one back on you. Put yourself in an awkward position here if you Spotme.
That's got me discombobulated.
Thing is, Skim has no timeouts here. He's going to have to speed it up.
Throw to Hester. Ball at the 43.
Deep attack play. That post route. Wide receiver just gets open with so many coverages. It's a very underrated play, but Skim has made a big part of his offense.
Wentz to Ocho. No timeouts here for Skim. Ball at the 40.
Yeah, Skim's got to play exactly for this situation.
Got to be toward the side. Can't take a sack. Runs with Wentz.
Oh.
It's not what you want. 57-yarder from there. That's just out of his range.
Clock's ticking, too. He has no timeouts.
I got no idea what the wind is. He's going to line up to kick it. Got to be Max. Up and off the upright. Had to rush the kick, though. Time was running down.
He's been balling on special teams all day long. We couldn't expect him to get this off and execute. That would have been too much.
Would have been good. Would have been good. Had the distance. just off the left upright. It's been a wild one. 21-20 between Skimbo and Spotmeplzzz and Blocky and Goes in a 14-14 game. Start of the third quarter here between Skimbo and Spotme. I got some good news for you, RG. Spotme does not have to kick it off here at the half. He's going to receive 14 points off kick returns for Skimbo, both happening in the first quarter. Skimbo off the upright at the close of the half, denying him 3 points.
Tight ball game. When you get guys that are this high level in Madden, this is what you expect. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be some ugly things like Spotme on special teams. I mean, he's obviously having some trouble, but he's still in this game. To give up 14 points to kick returns to Mike Skimbo and only be down 1, you got to with the ball. You got to take it if you Spotme.
Goes back to McKinnon. McKinnon's able to pick up a few. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6. Mariota, the Warfield. 3rd and 2 now. It's a big drive for Spotme to start the half. A chance to grab momentum after the missed field goal by Skimbo. Big 3rd and 2.
Maybe inside zone this for Spotme. Didn't even get a yard on that Coltrane, and now he's hurrying up on 4th and 2. G.O.A.T spot, this is a big play.
Need 2 yards. Nobody opened the flats, and there's Joey Bosa.
Skim's got his hands up. Look at him. Look at the hands.
Little Rocky pose.
That was kind of vintage. You seen him, he transitioned from those right back into I'm ready to play. Oh, if they showed the whole replay, the way he brings his hands down into a ready position.
So now Skim, opportunity. Even if you score a touchdown here, it's still going to be a 1-possession game.
Unless you decide to go for 2.
Too early for that, but that would be diabolical.
I would do it.
That's why you're sitting here with me, RG.
It's not that bad a move.
Now go up 9, make it 2-possession. Hester drops it. The big backbreaker here would be if Skimbo made that field goal before the half. He would be having an opportunity to go up 2 possessions here.
Sure.
It's a big 3 points missed.
In this situation, you score if you're Skim. I like going for 2 and establishing the 2-possession ball game early. Big sack though by Spotme. He's got other plans.
4th and 18 at the 31.
Both of these guys, they're hometown heroes. Brought the belts back to their hometown. Skimbo in Claremore, Oklahoma. Spotme from Ballard, West Virginia. They get a lot of support back home from their communities.
That's 2 places you can put on the map. Makes this field goal 24-20.
It's always cool when you get to see, you get this feedback all the time of, you know, some of the casual fans that watch it, and they'll be like, oh, I like the guy from West Virginia. Grew up in West Virginia. It always makes it fun when you can have a dog in the race, you know?
You know, up at the Super Bowl, the popularity of Michael Skimbo. I mean, the kids, the youngsters, trying to get his autograph. Let's see what's going on with Goes and Blocky. In a 14-14 game, Blocky has worked himself down to the 5th team. Here comes the key 2nd and 10 in the red zone.
After the Super Bowl, as you're saying, after I saw Skim sign like his 4th or 5th autograph, I started getting nervous. I was like, well, we're never going to hear the end of this one.
You know, but a lot of it is the increased exposure, ESPN, Disney.
Well, when he won the championship last year, go to spend some time with my girlfriend and her family down in Louisiana. Little nephew Owen the whole time, can you call Skimbo on FaceTime? He just saw the championship on TV. Got Skimbo on FaceTime for him. That's all he wants to do now. Skimbo's got a big fan in little Owen out there in Louisiana.
I had a kid come up to me in the airport one time, said he loved the Madden. And I was like, by the way, I'm standing next to Hall of Famer Dan Marino. You might want to get him to sign your football. Not this yokel on the microphone, I can tell you that. Get old Danny Ballgame.
That kid must have been young, man.
Let's go back over to Skimbo and Spot Me, please.
It's a poor life choice. You got the Coltrane and Dan Marino. You go for the Coltrane autograph. You might, no offense.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm trying to make. Dan Marino right there. Come on, kid.
Imagine if you're the father and you're seeing that play. Like, son, what are you doing?
No. I don't think the mom of this kid knew who Dan Marino was.
But with Skimbo and Spot Me, it is cool to see them get that exposure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
A lot of the younger fans, they watch these guys play. They love what they do. And
got
even some of the older ones.
Both these guys in the game.
Yeah, you can have them as their head coach. You're seeing all kinds of tweets of people who put them as their head coach. And that's cool. It's from all different demographics to support these guys get, because millions of people play this game. We've all locked in on the sticks, and it's easy to admire guys like this who do what they love and make good money doing it and perform at such a high level.
I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but, I grew up wanting to be Walter Payton or Michael Jordan. There's guys right now I'm thinking, I want to be the next Skimbo. That's what I want to do. 1 point game.
Nothing wrong with it. In this day and age, I like the fact that everybody has an outlet that if you want to compete in something like this, there's not a lot of physical things that are going to prevent you from going after this dream and chasing it if it's something you want to do. And we see it year in and year out. The new faces that make names for themselves on the circuit. And you look at guys like Blocky and Prodigy and some of the guys we even got here in Ultimate League making it happen. Their first year of competition, the first year they set a goal for themselves. It's what competitive game it's all about.
1 point game. Skimbo running with Wentz. We talked about the respect that Spot Me had for Skimbo. Well, Mike Skimbo feels the same way.
This guy, Spot Me, please. I have a history with Spot Me. People don't know this, but I think we played 4 times now, and we're 2-2 versus each other, and I hate when people have an up on me. And so this game right here, one of the games, the first game, decides on who has the lead in our series. And he's a great player, a great passer, and he's a good player.
Well, Skimbo got him in the first contest. That was a score of 30-14. Here in the rematch, it is a 1 point game.
And both these guys are competitors. You heard Skimbo earlier in the show. He played a lot of baseball in college before he blew his arm out. Spot Me played some football. Once they got older, they couldn't compete anymore, on the field athletically. Took those competitive juices over here to competitive Madden. They've been rocking.
They're going to take this to the end of the third. It's a 1 point game. Yeah, he's got his 4s up.
4's up, Skim.
24-23. Spot Me with his Ultimate League playoff hopes on the line. This might be the game that it all gets away from him.
The one game to rule them all.
Into the third. Skimbo with a 1 point lead. Blocky up by a field goal. Over goes. 5 minutes left to see who is going to increase their playoff picture. And let's check out Goes and Blocky. It's a 3-point game at the start of the fourth quarter. Big time set of downs coming up. Here for Goes. He's got a 2nd and 7 from the 15.
Remember, this one's to see who's on the top of their division here in the ultimately big game for both Blocky and Goes.
Yeah, big for Goes as well. Blocky beat him 13-10 in a game where Goes went for it twice on 4th down in the red zone. Could have tied it. Let that one slip away. He's in a similar situation right now.
Look at the numbers of that game. Goes looked like he had the better offense. 273 total yards, only 206 for Blocky. The sacks that ended up being the difference. Blocky had 6 sacks on Ghost to his 2. And Ghost with the 1 giveaway in that game. Blocky with 0.
2nd and goal. Back to the ground. Herschel. No, sir. Lost a yard. Have the ball. I mean, we've seen this time and time again with Ghost. You got the ball at the 1-yard line. Now you got it at the 5.
Been struggling on the goal line. You know, he's a passer. He's got that high-powered passing offense. Once you get down here in the goal line, and you got to play some grown man football and pound it in. He struggles a little bit.
Got to go the air here.
High twin.
Hands it off, and Herschel!
The 1. Once again, how many 4th and 1s?
And he refused to kick it last time. He refused to tie the game, and he's going to make the same possible mistake right here again, RG.
Jeez, are you going to get vintage Ghost? Got to watch the run commit from Blocky.
Go in the air.
No run commit from Blocky.
Not there, but Mariota saves the day for Goes.
What poise by Ghost, recognizes that there's no run commit, immediately scrambles outside, turns it upfield, gets in for 6. And why not on 4th down? If you fumble, you fumble. Leave it all out there, try to run it in with the quarterback, big scramble. He's up 4 now against Blocky.
Didn't pay off in their first meeting. We'll see if it pays off here. Blocky with 3:20 to go.
Come on, baby, you won't stop and it's over.
Look at this scramble, Scott. He just rolls out, no run commit. The defense doesn't react fast enough. Look at that fist. This looks like he can throw a knee right.
Mariota. Rolling, looking. And Brandon Cooks saw the reaction from Goes.
Come on.
Knows one stop might be the difference. He might be at the top of Division A.
That's Lopez, a.k.a. Blocky. He seems to keep his cool. Puts himself in a tough situation here.
Dropped it.
No.
That looked like it was open. Goes clicked on. Strip right after the pass. You can make contact at that point of the catch, Scott. It's going to really increase your chances of being efficient on defense. You've got to be able to cause traffic at the point of the catch.
Blocky has a man, and Cooks lays out for him at the 43. Huge play. Bunch to the right. Going verticals. Like he might have tripped over his own guy. It's still going to count as a sack. 2nd and 17.
Ghost is really starting to get some pressure on Blocky here. 4-man rush, crashes the spy.
Bosa getting in there on 2nd down, forcing a 3rd and 17 in a 4-point game. Ball at the 50. How many times has Blocky had this final drive can't rely on the field goal. He's got to score a touchdown. The 4-point differential has been really rough over these last couple games for blocking.
3rd and 17. He needs to get a chunk of this yardage back, especially being a 4-down situation.
Westbrook holds on, so it's going to make it 4th and manageable at the 39.
That's all you could ask for right there if you're blocking. You just wanted this 4th and manageable. And he's lucky Westbrook held on to it because, again, just catching it with defenders around him in traffic. Sip with some H2O.
Take it to the 2-minute warning.
Got these awkward water bottles here with these weird caps. It's like a flip cap, Scott. Not a normal twist-off cap. It's been throwing some of us off.
I think you're talking about an incident earlier in the season where you spilt water all over yourself.
I'm not the only one that spilt the water with the cap, though. I've had other complaints from the players.
Big down for Blocky.
Oh,
G.O.A.T is going to get the stop.
Blocky has all 3 timeouts. That game's not over. Good ball games all over the place here, Scott.
So G.O.A.T is going to try to milk that clock. Blocky will use his first timeout. 2nd and 9 over here on the right. McKinnon absolutely blown up.
There's action everywhere. This is big for Spotme. 3rd and 12, 4-down territory. Pretty much in a must-win situation, trying to keep your Ultimate League season alive, your playoffs hopes going.
3rd and 12.
Not used to seeing Spotme in these types of situations.
My eyes are on the right side of the screen here. 3rd and 12. Blocky with a little scoop on the left side. We'll keep an eye on that too, but here's a big 3rd down for Spotme.
Oh, that's cute. You wanted that block. That's actually really cute.
Well, Blocky coming up big there against Ghost. He's on a money drive now as well. We got G.O.A.T drives on both screens, Scott.
Goes with a turnover. Blocky goes to work on the left side.
Broxton
all the way down to the... Oh, wow, he dropped. Had it in his mitts.
Go to your right, Scott. 4th and 7.
4th of the game.
He still has his 3 timeouts, so he has a chance if he doesn't convert here.
You don't rely on that, though.
Absolutely
First
not.
down at the 5. There's the bomb for Blocky. Touchdown.
Oh, my gosh. Blocky coming up big, gets the defensive stand he needs, responds with a score. Now puts Ghost in a situation.
I told you I was ready for the octo box.
There we go. Here comes Spot. They go full screen for you, Scott.
1st and goal at the 5. McKinnon. No. And then Skim's going to have to use some timeouts. Remember, field goal's not an option.
This is crazy. Spotme in 4-down territory. Needs the touchdown on the 6-yard line. It gets stingy down here against the #1 defense in the league right now, Mike Skimbo.
Stephen Gibbons, if you're out there listening, this is Mom Spaghetti time at the 6.
Palms are definitely sweaty.
2nd and goal. McKinnon. Skim will use his final timeout.
Goodness. It's tough to cook something up from the 6 here, Scott.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over
If you don't get in here, run that clock down as far as you can. Make it just one play. Either you win or you lose. You don't want to get in a kickoff situation. The Heat!
Oh, big pressure by Skim!
Oh, I'm so freaking scared.
And Spotme calls the timeout.
I let that run all the way down. Make it a final play. Just because Skims had the magic. Has 2 kick returns in this game.
Oh, 17-yard dot. This is going to be tough.
And you heard Skimbo saying, well, you look at him. He just said it again.
He looks worried because if anyone
17 yards is not. That's not the number you want to see.
Anyone could cook up the 17-yard dot trick. Spot me, please.
Smart route. Got to let it go.
Oh, he doesn't let it rip.
And Skim's going to hold on. Look at it again. Looking. No one's there. And Joey freaking Bosa.
I think you took the words right out of Spot Me's mouth, trying to let one rip, give himself a shot, and Skim continues to ride the momentum here in Ultimate League after a slow start. #1 player in the world's back. I don't know if he ever went anywhere.
He's won 6 straight, including a sweep over Spot Me Please. And Blocky in the victory formation. And Goes knows that it doesn't matter. He's not going to use his timeouts here.
Big win by Blocky, too. He on a little 3-game losing streak, and Ghost was on a win streak of his own, and get back on track. If you Blocky, get back on top of the division and Ghost's momentum on his good win streak he had going on.
Right now, Skimbo's a half game up. He's the leader of Division B over Young Kiv. And Blocky now a full game up over Goes as he moves to 5-3. Goes will drop to 4-4. Let's go to Adrian Lawrence, who's standing by with the winner, Skimbo.
Skimbo, congratulations. With that win, you are the first player in the Madden Ultimate League Elite Conference to clinch a playoff berth. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. That was the goal. The goal was to somehow get single eliminations and go from there. So I feel good.
All right, and heading into the playoffs, are you going to switch up anything, make any changes?
Nope. Everyone knows what I do. I'm going to keep doing it, but you know what? My defense got to keep holding it down for me. You know, I used to be an offensive player, and I still like to look at myself as, but honestly, I'm going to win this thing on the defensive side.
All right now. Very nice. Well, best to you. To you guys.